Coming up on today's show, we'll break down some Cowboys rumors. If you haven't already, though, please make sure you guys are subscribed. We're about 200 plus subs behind the Commanders report, those communists over there in Washington. Hit that sub button for more free Cowboys videos. Help us catch them before the end of the month. We will always talk about what people are talking about here on the Cowboys Report, even if that idea isn't the most realistic or feasible, because you got to call people out sometimes. The 33rd team, which fancies themselves as a bunch of former execs, NFL GMs, etc., well, they say the Dallas Cowboys are among the best trade fits for Panthers defensive tackle Derrick Brown. It's Arizona, it's Houston, it's the Dallas Cowboys as the three teams that make the most sense for Derrick Brown. So first off, this was framed on their social medias. The Cowboys are the most likely team to end up with Derrick Brown. To be clear, no they ain't, and no he ain't. It's just not true. We know better. We know better. First off, here's what the 33rd team argued. The Dallas Cowboys haven't made many moves in free agency, but could use some run defense help, even after using a first-round pick on Mozzie Smith last season. With new deals coming for Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, the Cowboys might not be eager to bring another expensive second contract. However, signing Brown to an extension early could save money long-term, and Dallas ranked 29th in success rate against the run in 2023. Though most of that is true. I would love to get Derrick Brown on this team. I think that helps you, not just against the run. He can generate some pocket push for you as well, and not just be a limited two-down player. But this is the least on-brand move possible for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to throw money at a big defensive lineman that they clearly just refuse to spend money right now. They would trade away a premium asset, might be a first-round pick, frankly, in the process. Nothing about the way the Cowboys are currently being run should ever make you think, you know what, they could totally do that. Come on. Be better. No better than that, guys. So do you trust this Dallas Cowboys front office? Y for yes, N for no. It's the pinned comment on today's video. So if that ad happens to come here on YouTube, you should know what the deal is by now. Take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Y for yes, N for no. Update, kind of the second maybe one we've had so far. The Carolina Panthers have reached out to Stephon Gilmore about a potential reunion. And given all the previous comments, made by Stephen Jones, kind of saying past tense, we loved what Gilmore did. We wish him the best of luck. Those previous comments make me think that you're not going to see Stephon Gilmore back with the Dallas Cowboys. Plus, it seems like their dollars to spend is no more than $3 million on a player. So I suspect he'll end up getting more. By the way, you guys see what Stephon Gilmore had liked on social media? Maybe a bit grainy to see. It's tweets. It says the Rams made the Super Bowl and then rebuilt, and then everyone said they were cooked and they made the playoffs. And it's amazing how good front office and coaching staff can figure it out and still be aggressive. Yeah, Gilmore liking a tweet that is profoundly anti-Cowboys front office. That's not good, guys. The vibes are bad right now. The vibes are not good around this team. You have the report from the Combine about people in the in the organization going, they don't like the lack of commitment being made by the front office. And it's felt. It's felt by us. It's felt by the players. It's felt by the coaching staff. Now, the vast majority of them will be the good soldier and walk up there, and Mike will say, don't feel bad for me. I'm fine. I'm where my feet are planted. All great answers. The vibes are not good around this Cowboys team. And I don't think any of us can blame the people who are maybe a bit unhappy with how things are currently going. It's never a good sign when one of your veteran leaders on the way out is liking tweets about how badly the front office is run. Don't like that. Now, what I do like is Game Time. They have made today's show possible. They take the guesswork out of buying tickets to your next big sporting event. It is the lowest price guaranteed, thanks to Game Time. If you find tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Opening day is here. You're watching the Cowboys report, so you're obviously not going to go to that game. There are other Rangers games you can go to. Several of them are far cheaper. Always keep an eye out for the zone deals, by the way. You pick the section, Game Time picks the seats for big-time savings in the process. They'll also give you $20 off your first purchase when you download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. That's promo code CHATSPORTS, ChatSports for $20 off. Terms do apply, but again, Game Time doesn't just have sports like NBA and MLB, and they got concerts, they got theater, they got comedy shows as well. Producer Chris, a big fan of that. So if you haven't already, check out Game Time. Go to GameTime.co and use promo code ChatSports. The link and the code will be in the comments section and the description of today's show. Let's go to Bleacher Report's latest idea. Jamal Adams to the Cowboys. You knew this was going to happen again, right? And as long as he's unsigned, you know it's going to keep happening. Advocating maybe he could be a safety linebacker hybrid for you. I got thoughts on that. Stay tuned. First, I will allow Bleacher Report to explain themselves. There could also be some appeal from the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas and other NFL teams have run a lot of three safety looks in recent seasons, and while the addition of veteran Eric Kendricks brought some badly needed stability at linebacker, there's not much certainty behind him. Adams could be an interesting add in a hybrid role, and it helps satiate a fan base that has groused of late about the lack of splash addition in free agency this year. First off, stop with all the big words. I don't know what they mean, and I'm going to take them as a sign of disrespect. Secondly, let's not act like Adams is a splash move that will make us all feel better. Come on. This is not 2028 or 2018, 2019. This is 2024. We know what Adams is at this stage. He's not the same guy. I got more thoughts on this. But would you sign Jamal Adams? S for sign, P for pass. Safe space to vote in the comments section. My big issue is this. Do I need another safety linebacker hybrid? I have guys who do that already, right? DeMarvion Overshone is a safety turned linebacker. I think I'm excited about him playing this year. You want to use multi-safety looks. Cool, I get it. It's literally what Marquise Bell was last year. And frankly, Bell was better last year than Jamal Adams was. I got Malik Hooker. I got Donovan Wilson, Bell, Wanye Thomas, Israel Mukuamu. If I'm adding a safety, I wanted an intelligent backfield player, not blitz boy. Injuries are a real issue for Jamal Adams, by the way. And again, if the whole plan is to blitz him, I got guys who can do that, which I think you should blitz him more. Why? It's just connecting the big name to the Cowboys that always kind of rubs me the wrong way. The injuries alone are a very valid concern. The Jamal Adams archetype, I have that guy on my roster. Younger, cheaper, and probably better as well. Let's talk CeeDee Lamb extension here. Jerry Jones speaking again about the Lamb extension status and borderline rambling and making some nonsensical comments as he is often primed to do. I don't think anything Jerry said should really change your mind on how you feel about paying Lamb, whatever. So do you think a deal with Lamb will get done before training camp? B for before, A for after. Go vote for me in the comment section right now. Here's what Jerry Jones said about Lamb and the contract. He's out there and he's more valuable than anybody else. But that valuable, to have to give up 4 or 5 players to have him, you have to get that reconciled. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot quicker and easier said than done. They're doing it again. This is the exact same built-in BS excuse that I'm sick and tired of hearing from this organization. There's only so much pie to go around. if we pay CeeDee Lamb, we're losing 5 players. No, you're not. You're just not. You know what you're doing? You're not re-signing Dalton Schultz. Instead, you're drafting a different player to help fill out the roster. That's how every NFL team operates. The rest of them aren't crying about having to pay one of the premier receivers in the NFL. I'm tired of that rhetoric from the Cowboys. I'm sick of it. Jerry also had this to say. Whoever has CeeDee, and I hope it's us, they're going to use him. You have to. You just have to get the kind of mileage out of him. What has he shown us? That he's capable of carrying that load. We've got to have focus. I have no idea what the focus part means. You got to give him the ball? Sure. Also, what the hell do you mean you hope it's you? He's your player. What do you mean we hope we can get him? What is he, a draft pick? Come on. Be serious, Jerry. Be serious, Cowboys. This is not that hard. There will be sticker shock. The wide receiver market is going to get reset again, as it consistently does, because the salary cap goes up and all pros get paid. The top-end mark guys, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, it's a bit wonky. Some of those deals are kind of fake, but at least the back-end money of it is a little bit fake. But you can also fake the money, too, if you really need to, by the way. You can backload that contract, too. You can make the 5th year of the contract be worth $55 million and none of it guaranteed, and structure it properly. So get it done, Dallas. If we get to week 1 and there's no CeeDee Lamb contract done, I'm going to be even more upset than I am now, if that is even possible.